Hey guys, this is ShadSilvson11's here, doing my first ever Let's Play in what feels like ages. So, the game I'm going to be playing through today is the first ever Sonic Advance on Game Boy Advance. Now, if you know me, you'll know that I think this game is easily the worst of the Sonic Advance trilogy, but I'll get more into that later. So, this playthrough is going to have a slight twist to it, and you may notice if you can listen carefully, the music is going a Sonic Adventure style. Why am I doing this exactly? Well, when I played through the game, I just thought, a lot of it reminded me of the first Sonic Adventure, so, I thought, why not splice in some of the Sonic Adventure soundtrack into it? And I think it worked out nicely. But you know what the best part about this is? That means that the music is now not going to be out of sync with the video. Sweet! Okay, I won't do that again. So yeah, here's the intro. Nothing too special, just shows us the characters really. Here's Sonic Advance. So, I'm only going to be playing through this game with one character. And I think you already know who that's going to be. See, you can select 4 different characters. You can select Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. I'm going to be playing and just pick Sonic. And here's the zones, and we're going to play through all of them. So, let's start with the first one, Neo Green Hill Zone. Bit of an unoriginal name to call it, to be honest. It's your typical first day at the beach. And for a first level, it's pretty well rounded. So, you got all the moves you got from the classic games, with some new ones. You can now do a somersault, like in the Sonic Adventure games. And if you double tap the right button on the D-pad, you do like a dash. It's almost like a homing attack, except it doesn't home, and it makes you vulnerable. Yeah, this game does have its good sections of speed, and this is a pretty good level, so it's off to a good start. But there are some problems with this game, which I'll go into later. For example, Sonic's acceleration is definitely slower, and he overall feels slower. Yeah, the controls feel more stiff in this game. So it's almost like an early Sonic 4, which I thought was a pretty good game, by the way. Yeah. And you got the air kick as well. Oh, and you can also grind in this game, but the grinding is incredibly frustrating to do. They thankfully improved that in later installments. Oh, these fucking monkeys. Oh, that's what's annoying. Okay, let's go then. Okay. Yeah, a few areas in this game are poorly designed, and you'll know what I'm talking about later on in the playthrough. But for now, this is a fairly nice stage, and we've just beaten the first act already, because I am officially awesome. Okay, on to Act 2. Alright. Yeah, the enemies can be pretty annoying in this game, as you'll discover. Okay. Alright. Yeah, and you often run into boxes which, stop you to... Oh, come on. I swear that item box teamed up with that enemy to do that to me. But oh well, we're invincible now! Alright. Yeah, this game does have its frustrations. But now... Okay. And yeah, you do hit a lot of roadblocks. Whee! Chop through a tree! Okay. How was I to know there was a spring there? There's no indication of a spring being there whatsoever. We're nearly done with this as well. On the bridge, and it's Eggman! A giant talking egg! No doubt gonna pick another lame machine, which will be no challenge to Sonic whatsoever. And here is the Egg Hammer Tank. It's almost like the drill car from Sonic the Hedgehog 2, except it's got a swinging hammer. So it's got more of a method of attack, but it's still pathetic in its pattern. All it does is go back and forth. The hammer doesn't even try to hit you. How sad. Oh, and he tries to catch you out of this attack, but don't worry about it. Piece of cake. He'll get harder later though. Okay, so we jump on this cage and free the animals, just like for traditional Genesis games. Okay, so thanks for watching part 1 of the Sonic Advance playthrough. I'll see you next time for the next level. Alright guys, we are back with the Sonic Advance playthrough in level 2, Secret Base. So you start outside the base with all these searchlights, then you enter it and sort of like a metallic bunker, I can imagine. And this level's also pretty straightforward. Hasn't got that many threatening areas. It has many different routes to take, so there is a lot of choice for where to go, so I quite like this level. Okay. These poles you spin around on, you can either go up or down with them. One thing I gotta bring up now is all of these parts that I've done in the Sonic Advance playthrough, they're all pre-recorded, so I have completed it, so you know, I don't have to worry about doing them afterwards. I've already done them in advance. And here we go! Whee! Reckless running! Well, that would be invincibility, actually. Okay. Speeches last quite a while. Got quite a lot of rings. Yeah, you can get a good amount of rings in this level. Surprised Sonic isn't dizzy after all the times he's done those loop-the-loops. But we beat him the first act. The second act has considerably more platforming in it. Okay. Let's get that shit. Whoops. Okay, that was badly timed. Lucky I even got a ring at all. Oh, I see an invincibility box down there. I wonder why the invincibility symbol is now some sort of hippie flower instead of like stars. I wonder. Okay. Oh, speed shoes afterwards as well. Yeah, this level has a good amount of areas where you can just do reckless running, so I like that. Okay. Right. Never entirely sure where to go. Gotta just find the platform. Okay. So a life up there. Oh, missed that. Come on. Oh, damn it. You know what? Screw it. Not going to waste a load of time just trying to get that item box. Okay, stiff controls taking effect. Okay, down we go. More hooks to swing on. Oh, be careful you don't get your hand pierced by the pointy bit. Get a shield. That'll come in useful for the boss. There we go. That's more like it. Ooh, 94. Nearly got another life. There we go. Alright, boss time now. This boss is also pretty easy. It's like one of those pop-up spring things. You know, like those toys. Almost. He bounces and when he lands you have to strike. There's one difficult attack he does where he goes up and he then tries to land on you. Difficult to dodge. But apart from that, he's easy. You're pathetic as usual, Eggman. And then we free the cage of animals. And it's on to the next level. Okay, so that's all for today. I'll see you next time for the next part of the Sonic Advance playthrough. Alright guys, this is ShadSilvson11's here, back with another part of the Sonic Advance playthrough. We've entered Casino Paradise. To be honest, it doesn't really look much like a casino, much as it is a castle complex. But it has like pinball areas. And here's one of the problems I had with this game, the pinball mechanics. They're not too bad, but they just feel weak when compared to Sonic the Hedgehog 2. They don't really feel that good. It's like in Sonic CD. I mean, if they made them good in Sonic 2, how could they screw them up in this game? Flippers are weaker, it just feels wonky to be honest. Heck, even Sonic 4 got the pinball mechanics right. And that's pretty bad. Not that I think Sonic 4 is a bad game, but still. Yeah, this level has a lot of roadblocks, so there's very little running fast. Ugh. Yeah, putting an enemy there just made me... Oh, damn it. Not doing too good today. That's the sound it usually makes. Yep. Now those enemies can only be hit on top. The ball just bounces you back. Yeah, the sound effects aren't as good as the bumper sounds in the Genesis games. And yeah, the Game Boy Advance was more than capable of that. Yeah, who gives a shit about the sound effects? Ugh. Yeah, these enemies are piss annoying. Not got a lot to say really. Designs of this level are nice and vibrant, but level designs... Nah. Beat the first level. Yeah, well, that's the big problem I have with this game, it's just how underwhelming it is. It just doesn't really feel like it has the ingenuity of the classic games or the later installments. And another problem I haven't brought up early is like the spin dash. You have to be standing full on still to do it. If you're like still slightly moving and try to press down to do the spin dash, you'll just end up rolling then jumping. So you have to really make sure you stood still. Ah, neon lights that spell Sega. It's not the first time they've advertised in their games. Okay. Shield. Yeah, not particularly difficult stage, but can be a bit tedious. And the pinball mechanics really aren't that good. Smash through that wall. Alright, invincibility. I'll tell you though, even smashing through the wall didn't look that good. Yeah. I may seem like I'm nitpicking the game, but that's just how I feel. Okay, so down the chute. That is kind of cool. Okay, how on earth are you supposed to get that lightning shield? Oh, okay, that was kind of cool. Shame I might not be able to do that again. Oh, well, we're coming up to a boss now. And he's not too hard. You got these tubes where... Yeah, Eggman's in a ball and he goes through these different tubes. And there's another deadly spike ball which will hurt you if it hits you. The safest method to beating this boss would be to stay at the bottom, hold down to duck when that spike ball comes over, and yeah, don't bother hitting Robotnik on the top, it's not worth the risk. Keep holding down because you never know when that spike ball might come. Give him a good kick when he goes through that tube. That's where you want him. Then you'll make him your bitch. Oh, but sometimes that can happen. He does get faster as the fight progresses. Come on. Okay. Doing that 3 times in a row. May seem tedious, but it's a safe method. This fight's actually easiest with Amy Rose, would you believe? There you go, not too hard. Alright, next part of the playthrough I'm looking forward to, because the next level's my favourite in the game. Free the animals, and that's that. Looking good, Sonic. So, okay, I'll see you next time for the next part of the Sonic Advance playthrough. Alright guys, this is ShadSilvson11's here, and we're playing through Ice Mountain. Now this is easily my favourite stage in the game. Now if you know me and my taste in video games, you'll know that I generally tend to love snow and ice themed levels in pretty much any game. Mainly because of like the look of them, the visuals and that. The snowy look of this level is indeed gorgeous. And the weather effects are great on that. And in terms of level design, it's pretty good as well, because it's a good balance of speed and platforming, and I really like it. It's got some underwater segments as well, but I can deal with them. Okay, I guess that's a dead end. The enemies in this stage are a bit tougher than before, but this stage isn't too much trouble. Oh, for a minute there I thought I was going to die in a bottomless pit. Yeah, this level's pretty easy as well, and... Uh-oh, about to drown. Gotta get an air bubble. Oh no, that music's always made me nervous. Come on, I gotta resurface now. Shit, shit! Oh, that was too close. Oh man, thought I was gonna drown then. Oh well, let's go reckless running. Well, not reckless running, but fast running. And yes, we got another life. Oh crap. Nearly done with this level though. Oh no, there's an extra life box down there. That's Act 1 completed. And Act 2 is just as much fun. My only problem I have with this level is it's a little too short. And that seems to be a problem with like several of the levels so far. They've just been too short and not much of a challenge. I mean, compared to the Genesis games, it's easy and pathetic. The spin dash thingy happened. I mean, this level is one I'd have really liked to have been longer, because I love this level. I'm never able to see that spring there. So I've got to do it again, because I'm never quite sure what that spring does, so... Okay, enemy there. Oh, I always find that annoying. Whenever you defeat an enemy, the projectile still stays there, so you gotta like wait for it to completely disappear before going on. That seems cheap then. That is just cheap then. An enemy you've like already killed can still hurt you with its loose projectile. Oh well. There's barely any underwater here. However, I think there's a bottomless pit down there, so jump across here carefully. Alright. Pretty standard stuff. We're nearly up to the boss now. Pretty short level. Go down the chute. Now, while the first 3 bosses may have been pretty easy, this one can actually be quite tricky at first. Mainly for the fact that you're underwater and there's no air bubbles. So what Robotnik does is he drills into the ceiling and glaciers fall down. or stalactites, and you have to jump on them and attack him. My tip for this boss is don't try and be greedy with the hits, just try and resurface as much as you can, because you're going to need that air. And you should get a few decent hits on him and not have too much trouble, but just make sure you time those jumps well, and that there's not going to be a glacier falling on you, because, you know, that wouldn't be very nice, would it? Oh, that's bullcrap, that is. Oh, well, I should be nearly done with him. And he's history. Well, it's not history because he's going to come back later. But anyways, Robotnik flees, we free the animals, and so ends this great, great level. It's just a shame that after this level, it all goes downhill. So I'll see you next time for the next part of the Sonic Advance playthrough. Hey guys, this is ShadSilvson11's here, and we're taking on Angel Island Zone now. Yes, this zone was named after the first zone in Sonic 3. And how can I put it straight? This is where I start to dislike the game. I mean, after an amazing level like Ice Mountain, this is a huge step backwards. The first thing is the enemies can be pretty cheap. Like, you know, those wasps which are really good at aiming, they can like fire off screen and like hit you without being on the screen, so you're like just go around, then a bullet will just fly into you. It's just, you know, comes out of nowhere and it's just cheap. Okay. And the level design, oh dear god. Oh, let me put it this way, this zone, this first act isn't so bad. I mean, it does have quite a few annoying blind jumps like that one, but it's not the worst level out there. But yeah, you do have to take the annoying leap of faith. A few loops incorporated, but yeah, see how that enemy is like firing at me off the screen? It nearly hit me. Oh god. Oh no! How on earth was I able to dodge that? I mean, that was annoying. That was Oil Ocean from Sonic 2 standard. I'm trying to get up here as a bitch. Getting on the wheel now. Rolling rock. The thing about these blind jumps is I was okay with them in Sonic Advance 2 because you were like given more attacks and the controls were less stiff, so you know, you had more time to react to them, more of a chance to save yourself, but in this game you don't get that. On this bit, these stairs, if you go up them too fast, that enemy will hit you. So it's like the level design and the enemy just team up with each other there to give you a cheap hit. These wheels can be a bit annoying. I don't need that shield. Okay. Alright, extra life. Now, what's one thing you may have noticed by now that hasn't happened yet? I haven't finished the level. Yeah, because while the last few levels were all really short, this level then throws a curveball at you and just makes it like more than twice as long. I mean, I know games levels are supposed to gradually increase in length as the game progresses, but this just doesn't. It just hits you by surprise. With just no good incline. I actually did quite well in this level. Didn't lose all those 151 rings, which I'm amazed at. But Act 2. This is where the game gets really annoying. Okay, there's a bottomless pit down there, so you've got to carefully jump over those clouds. Okay, now how's this for a trap? You come to like a moving platform, and if you're not quick enough to get across, you will get crushed. That's one way to catch you out. Through here is a bit tedious. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not the kind of person who like needs speed every like 5 seconds in my Sonic game, but you know, here it would have been nice to have a bit more, because it just doesn't feel like I get enough of it. And the platforming that is incorporated in this game does feel a bit tacky. So, I don't know, it just can't seem to get the balance down. Alright, now, we're coming up to another part which I truly despise. For one reason, that you're going down this sandslide, just totally unexpected, then wham, you hit a spring and shit, I missed. See, that's the thing. If I knew that spring was gonna like take me into a platform, which I didn't first time, you're only gonna have like 1 second to react before you fall down a pit. Jeez, man. In Sonic Advance 2, I'd have just been able to save myself and give me more airtime, but here you've got to know it's coming. See what I mean about these blind jumps? Ah, stupid spikes. It may seem like I'm complaining too much, but I'm just not having fun, you know. I mean, this is a Killjoy level. Okay. One good thing I'll say about this level is it gives you loads of invincibility TVs. Yeah, it's like the developers knew this stage was going to be hell. Alright, there we go. Oh, come on! Okay, let's put this into perspective. You've got a platform that's thin anyway, and you have to jump to it on a slope platform. Yes, and because of the angle you jump at, you will most likely overshoot your jump. It's really easy to overshoot your jump, and yeah, and you've only got like a second to react to it. That is so fucking cheap. Okay. Oh yeah, there was a checkpoint up there. Good thing is you don't have to go that way. You can just go up here, and providing you make a good spring jump, you should land on that platform. Okay. Ah, wasted quite a bit of my invincibility there. Not really got much to say, but truth be told, I'm actually quite bored. Because, you know, nothing really feels like it's happening. And like I said before, I don't need action every 5 seconds, but I'm just, you know, really perplexed at how first few stages, all really short, fairly easy, then this one just, you know, changes things dramatically. It's like there's no in between. We're nearly done with the stage anyways. Just the boss left. Now you're probably thinking what Eggman's gonna pull this time. Well, believe it or not, you don't fight Eggman. We come up to... Wait. Knuckles? Is that you? No, it's some kind of Naga Knuckles. And about this boss... Oh boy, he just makes up his own hitboxes. Like, sometimes you'll be able to hit him, but other times you won't. I never got it down where it is you're supposed to attack him. I mean, it's on the head. But when you hit him 4 times, he turns into Metal Knuckles. And he basically just gains a new attack where he fires missiles at you. And they're very cheap. Ah, jeez, it's just annoying. But I beat him. Yeah, I got lucky that time. But I'm just relieved that level's over, because I did not enjoy that. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for when we take on the next level in the Sonic Advance playthrough. Okay guys, this is ShadSilvson11's back with the next part of the Sonic Advance playthrough. Now, if you thought Angel Island was an annoying zone, it was, but this is even more annoying. One thing I will say I like about this zone is the concept. It's definitely a one-of-a-kind level. Basically, what happens is you're boarding the egg rocket, then it takes off, and now you got to race against the clock. The timer's actually counting down this time. I think that's a pretty good idea, but we'll see how annoying this level is. Okay. So we just... oh no, okay, that fail was Hillary Goldstein worthy. I don't know why on earth I did that. Oh well, let's try again. Hopefully not make any more stupid mistakes like that. Okay, why put spikes there? As if somebody's gonna jump into them. Yeah, this is the part where they really start spamming the spikes. I mean, yeah, in the first few stages you had a few spikes. Here, they're everywhere. I literally do mean everywhere. Okay, ringy thingy. Where's this one take? Oh no. I see the blind jumps are still there, and as annoying as ever. Not doing too well, am I? I do like the look of this level, the orange sunset, and the clouds are going down as if the rocket's actually taking off. So yeah, this level does have 2 strong points, but the rest is all negative. From the level design to the length. Okay, what's across these platforms? Oh, it's just an extra life. Oh, at least that should make up for the 2 I lost. Or one of the 2 I lost. Now, in terms of length, you thought Angel Island was long. It's child's play compared to this. Okay. Shimmy across the pole. Now we're inside the rocket. Oh, shield. Could do with that. Yeah, a whole load of spikes there. Another annoying thing about this level is it's one of those maze mind fucks. It often has areas where there's 2 different ways to go, but either they both lead in the same direction, or one of them will take you the right way, and the other one will take you back to an earlier point. And we all know how much I love that happening, right? I mean, that just doesn't add to any of the difficulty or challenge, it just makes it more repetitive, like you're doing a part of the level you've already done before, and you know, it's not fun. It's just annoying. And now I've made up for my other life lost. Okay. Get over here. Through the pipe we go. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay, now here's kind of interesting. When you get to a certain point, that part of the rocket then breaks off. So it's like you have to keep going up, and bits of the rocket will break off. Yeah, Eggman was never the best at building his craft stable. Oh, another shield. Okay. Let's get up here. No point of putting that booster there. That enemy was very annoying. Yeah, here's another one of his spots where there's two different ways you can get up there, but they both get the same result, so not much point. Yeah, let's see what's over here. Ooh, invincibility. Sure do with that for a level like this. Oh, but I'm down here now. Come on. There we go. More spikes. Oh, come on! What was the point of putting spikes there? That was cheap, that was. I couldn't see them there. Okay. Let's go. Oh, that just sucks. Yes, it's another one of those levels that if you make a certain slip up somewhere, you have to repeat part of the level again. That's one thing that really irks me about some video games. Feeling the need to do that. Because it's just repetitive and tedious. I mean, what, that's supposed to make it more challenging? No, it doesn't. Let's get the speed shoes. Okay. What's this way go? You scum. How was I supposed to know that was just going to take me back there? You're not going to. And because of that, I got to repeat part of the level again. Brilliant! See what I mean? This level's really starting to piss me off now. Can't really blame myself though. I mean, that's the first way you'd instinctively go. It's right. No, you have to remember, go left. And this is supposed to be fun. I'm certainly not having any fun. Okay, here's another part which just really pisses me off. Not because of that enemy, because of this spring. Look, you jump on it and you just fly into spikes. Okay, what jackass was designing that? Because you just... Okay, I landed on the spikes that time. What did I do different? Oh, gee, go easy with the spikes. If you're going to make this level challenging, at least be more original with the hazards. Yeah, this game just feels uninspired. Okay. And now, the next part, the rocket breaks off just as we're leaving the atmosphere. And we're in space now. So again, to reiterate, I do like this level's concept, but execution I don't like. Here's where the hazards get super cheap. Okay, this bit's fun, just a stream of running. Okay, not much to say. Oh great, a spike. Not doing too well. Oh, at least that'll help me. Oh, that sucks, that does. Hate the fact that you're not invincible straight away. Like, takes more than a second for that to happen. So it just leaves you vulnerable until you get it. But you know what that means? Invincibility plus speed shoes. Reckless running! Well, okay, I didn't get any reckless running done, but... Okay. Let's try up here. Oh great, enemies firing at your moving platforms. you're almost guaranteed to get hit at least once. And, oh, I hate these fucking spikes. Driving me crazy. Ugh! Blind jump on a moving platform. This is what pisses me off about the level design from Sonic Advance. And I consider that one of the most important parts of the game. You asshole! How did that enemy know where I was going to be? Was he a bloody psychic asshole? Yeah, I consider the level design like one of the most important parts of the game, because it can be like the defining point for what makes it fun. Yeah, level design kind of, you know, defines the fun factor, and I play games for fun factor. And the amount I'm getting here is just annoying. Oh, fuck's sake. I just really want this level to be over. This level's a beast. It's only one act, which is even scarier. Oh, what jackass was designing this level? Because so many bad areas of design. And if you thought the previous blind jumps were bad, then this next one probably takes the cake. Because, look, you can't even see anything. How are you supposed to know to jump up like that? I couldn't see that. Now we head into the shaft and... finally! God, that level sucked. Alright guys, this is ShadSilvson11's here with the Sonic Advance playthrough. We have now reached the Cosmic Angel, Eggman's new space station. I've got to say, this stage actually isn't that bad, at least when compared to Egg Rocket. In contrast to that stage being super long, this one's actually pretty short. It does have some retarded level design though, like, what's the deal with that there? Yeah, it does tend to slow the game down. But this stage does have many different routes to explore, so it's a good level for experimenting. But at other points, it kind of almost feels like they ran out of ideas, because for hazards, they just put like a whole load of spikes, and you'll see what I mean later. Yeah. Oh, and about these rails, one thing I forgot to mention is that Sonic and Amy are the only ones who can grind on it, which is crap. I'm so glad they fixed it in the later games, because the rail grinding in this game truly is awful. Okay. Also, the gravity alters at times. Ooh, look at all those item boxes. Did good there. Platform. Oh, spikes. Yeah, they just really spam the spikes a lot in this level. And they always seem to be in the most annoying places. Let's go. Oh, I didn't know you could stand on those things, but alright, I'll take it. Shoot. Oh, come on. Was there any need to put those spikes there? I mean, nobody's going to be able to dodge it on their first go. Come on. These things are quite cool because they shoot you through, like, bumpers. Yeah, it's almost like a pinball machine. Believe it or not, we're actually nearly at the end of the level. Yeah, this level's not too hard. It's jumping. Oh, come on, how unlucky is that? It's launched right onto a spike. Believe it or not, after here, we're nearly at the boss. However, the boss is the one major roadblock of this level. I despise this boss, I really do. Basically, he's moving up and down on a track, and you have to like jump on it to try and get him to turn over so you can hit him. The trouble is though, he just doesn't seem to want to turn over 50% of the time. I never really got it down. And also another huge disadvantage is if you get hit, your rings will fall through the floor. Like, there, you see, the rings will just fall through the floor, making recovery much harder. Yeah, to me, That just seems a cheaper way of making the boss more difficult. And, fucking hell. Oh, no. No! And again, it just really leaves me confused about how a game which starts off so incredibly easy and just, you know, not too hard, how it just suddenly goes from being a game that just cuts the bullshit, doesn't fuck around, and then just gets really hard. It's like there's no happy medium, and these spikes are just piss annoying. Oh, god damn. Oh, come on, go easy on the spikes. Through here, we got more bumpers, and these will take us to the boss again. Very, very annoying boss. And another annoying thing is if you like attack the boss, you gotta make sure you're not gonna fall on the spikes. So you gotta have great timing for this boss. Oh, those blue balls can go fuck themselves. They're very annoying to dodge. And yeah, it's more annoying than the techno-based boss. Because that one, you can at least get into somewhat of a pattern. This, not so much. Okay, one more hit and I die. I hate this game. Try this again, shall we? I don't know what it is about me. Oh, happened again. Handed on the spike. I swear the game designers did that on purpose, made it so you like always hit the spikes if you do that. Do you know what the sad part about this is? It really doesn't look that hard of a boss. But once you start playing, it can really catch you out. Because this boss does pull some dirty tricks, which you'll see later. Wouldn't exactly say that was one, because just more like projectiles are hard to dodge. Come on. Come on, flip over, you asshole. Oh, crap, crap. Okay, at least he gives you ample time to hit him. It goes a bit faster there. Come on, flip. Come on, there we go. Yeah, what? Fuck! You ass scum! You total ass scum! Okay. Apparently I was wrong, he does not give you ample time to hit him. Because sometimes he'll just, you know, flip back over quick. It's just random whether it happens or not. I'm going insane. Okay, gotta calm myself down. It's not the hardest boss ever. Oh man. Fucking hell. I just can't get over that when you like get hit, your rings will just go through the floor. It's like that shit Chaos Angel boss in Sonic Advance 3. When you get hit, your rings just go all over the place. And I'm sick of this. Just don't like this boss. In this game, these last levels in this game are just a killjoy. I don't like them. The level itself wasn't bad, it's just this fucking boss. Okay, whoa. The good thing about this boss is that he doesn't take as many hits as the others. Yeah, it's like the developers knew this fight was going to be hell. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, nearly there. Come on, yes! 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 Eat your shit, boss. Whew. I did not enjoy that. Now we chase Eggman to the final level. Hey, I'll see you next time for the final part of the Sonic Advance playthrough. And yes, shit is about to go down hard. Okay, here we are at the last level, X Zone. So, what do you have to do for this level? Well, you have to fight some bosses. This first one is the first boss in the first game. The trouble is though with this boss, because of like this game's engine, if you like attack him, it'll end up bouncing you into the ball. So it's like actually hard to beat this boss without taking a hit, because you can't use the same tactics you did from the first game. And oh my god, how did I fuck up such an easy boss? Doesn't help the controls are a bit stiff as well. Try this side. Maybe that'll do me more favours. Ooh, I only just dodged that. Whoa. See what I mean? Yes! Didn't get hit that time, so I feel like an idiot for fucking it up the first time. This next boss is even more pathetic. Oh come on, now you're just insulting my gaming skills. The drill car. Yeah, because he was so hard in Sonic 2, wasn't he? But anyway, we've beaten him. And there's only one more boss to go, so the final level, this seems really easy. Wrong! This final boss is a nightmare. I'm actually not joking. Well, firstly, ooh, let's see what can trap you. Really? That's the best we can come up with? That sucks. At least when compared to something like Sonic and Knuckles' final boss. And aside from that, this boss is frustrating as fuck. What he does is he like spins around to pick an attack, then he opens up and does his attack. That hand is just fucking annoying. And the trouble is though, when he does his attack, you only have like a split second to react. And if you're like just reacting to dodging his attack, then you're not even going to get time to hit him. Your accuracy has to be perfect. See, I was lucky to hit him there. If I was a hair too late, I'd have got hit. Oh, and sometimes he dashes at you. The complete and random nature of this boss really makes him harder than he needs to be. Okay, one more hit and I die. Fuck! But I might have only beaten this boss like once or twice, because he's so fucking cheap. You have to kind of duck in preparation for like what attack he's going to do, and most of the time he always does that fucking annoying hand. Yeah, see, you barely get any time to hit him and dodge the attacks. Oh shit. Yeah, the human brain just cannot react fast enough. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, getting some good hits on him here. Oh, fuck. That was actually quite good. That wasn't. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck you. I hate this boss so fucking much. I'm actually getting really frustrated at this game. And it's not Sonic Advance 3. That game was infamous for difficulty, but this is just catches you out by surprise. Oh shit, I'm fucked now. Do not let that hand grab you, because it'll do that. That was pathetic. Am I even going to beat this boss? Or am I just going to keep dying? This is solid proof that this game cheats and pulls dirty tricks. Yeah, sometimes it might be best just to get hit and not even have the hand grab you at all, because you can still recover and pick up a ring. Ah. An insta-shield is your friend. Come on. Ah! See, that's the biggest problem with this boss. It's just completely random how long he spins before opening up for attack and how long it'll take that hand to strike you. It's just completely random. You've got to be prepared. You've got to have ninja reflexes. Just... Why do they think this would be a good idea for a boss? This is just not fun at all. And no, there's no safe method to beating him. Except maybe, like, wait until he's got the really easy one, maybe that one, but that'll take like 9 minutes and you'd probably run out of time anyway, so that'll defeat the purpose of it. See, that's the problem, you never know what to expect, so you could be maybe expecting him to do the, like, dash attack and jump too early. So yeah, jump too early, you're fucked. Jump too late, you're fucked. You have to find that fine line. And trust me, that's not an easy thing to do. Oh, fuck. Like, this boss just sucks. Period. I hate that hand so much. It's more annoying than the hand in Sonic 3, the final boss. This is really trying my patience now. Oh, come on. Got a couple of decent hits. Ooh, that was a close one. Arrgh! Down to my last life now. Probably not even going to beat this boss, you know, because it's just insane. What sick fuck could have been sadistic enough designing this boss the way he is? Okay, that hand just... Okay. Alright, oh, okay, there we go, that's how you do it. Okay, he's doing it again. And that's how not to do it. Seriously, it's just random when he strikes. You know how I feel about bosses which are just, you know, totally spastic. Okay, now I'm getting into a rhythm. I can just pray I'll beat this boss. Come on. Okay, he seems to love doing that attack at the moment. Oh, come on, come on. Yes! Whew! Alright. Did it on my last life as well. So I beat the final boss, and now we get to show you the ending. Didn't think I'd even show you the ending at all, because this boss. Anyway, Sonic falls down after taking down Eggman yet again, and Tails catches him. So essentially it's almost like a remake of the Sonic 2 ending. So, yeah. Yeah, it definitely is remaking the Sonic 2 ending. Okay. Then Sonic just looks cool and badass like he really is. Thank you for playing. And then the credits roll. So that's Sonic Advance. Would I say it's a bad game? I don't really think it is a bad game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's heavily overrated, but I did get some enjoyment out of it, mainly the earlier zones. Just everything after Ice Mountain Zone feels like, you know, it feels like a troll game in a way. It's like, you loved Ice Mountain? You loved Ice Mountain? Yeah, well, his next stage is going to be pure shit. That's what it feels like. You know, it just feels like Killjoy. But, hey, at the end of a thunderstorm, there is a rainbow. Because Sonic Advance 3 and Sonic Advance 2 would come out later, and they would be much better games. I mean, I just don't know what it is about this game. This game really isn't that good, to be honest. I mean, I think the game designers really overlooked some of the critical design mistakes in the levels. I mean, there was just too many cheap deaths and poor platforming sections, to be honest. So this game is not bad, just very average. So if you're a Sonic fan, I say check this game out, but I also say get Sonic Advance 2 or Sonic Advance 3 to go along with it, because they'll fulfill the needs that this game simply can't. And don't expect me to get all the Chaos Emeralds, because that's another thing I hate. The Chaos Emeralds in this game are fucking impossible to get. I mean, they're impossible to find. This game can't make up its mind of difficulty. And that's what frustrates me about it. So I hope you enjoyed my playthrough. I'm sorry if it hasn't been one of my more enjoyable ones because of me not being too keen on the game, but if I ever do another playthrough, I promise I'll do it on a game which I like better than this. Because people want to see me play a game which I really enjoy. Not one which I'm not too keen on. I don't know why I really played this game in the first place. Probably it's to showcase you why I think it's an overrated game. Sega. So here's the first Sonic Advance game, so maybe I was a bit too hard on it. Well, what's said is said, and that's my opinion. You have a problem with it? Don't bitch about it. What? No, I'm not gonna get all the emeralds! What, are you insane?